Good morning, and welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of San Diego, where we worship each Sunday in the South Bay, in Hillcrest, and online.
Buenos días y bienvenidas a la primera iglesia unitaria universalista de San Diego, donde adoramos cada domingo en South Bay, en Hillcrest y en línea.
My name is Abby Marcato, and I use the pronouns she and her. A special welcome to those of you who are here for the first time. Please fill out the welcome card in your order of service.
Yo soy Elijah y uso el pronombre él. Yo soy Colette y uso el pronombre ella. Una bienvenida muy especial a todos que están con nosotros por primera vez. Les extendemos la invitación de rellenar el formulario en el orden de servicio.
Our community is a vital, diverse, multi-generational congregation without borders, with a mission to create community, nurture spiritual growth, and act on our values to heal the world.
Somos una congregación compuesta de personas de distintas identidades racializadas y culturas, personas de diversas orientaciones sexuales y identidades de género, personas de varias habilidades mentales y físicas.
We are creators of community and compassion, and though we can fall short, we're committed to practicing an affirming welcome to all.
Bienvenidos a todos.
Our opening words this morning are by Fred Rogers, who some of you might know as Mr. Rogers. The underlying message of the neighborhood is that if somebody cares about you, it's possible that you will care about others. You are special, and so is your neighbor. That part is essential, that you're not the only special person in the world. The person you happen to be with at the moment is loved and special too.
Good morning. My name is Kate Collier. I'm the program assistant here. I use she, her pronouns. And we have a little warm-up song for you this morning. So there are some motions that go along with it, which Mr. Tony will be leading. And there's also a sing-along component. So I'd like to teach you that right now. It's very simple. It goes, la, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Let's do it all together. And then la, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. When I woke up today, I shouted out, hooray! 'cause I knew I'd see you and we could sing together. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. When I woke up today, I shouted out, hooray! 'Cause I knew I'd see you and we could wiggle together. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When I woke up today, I shouted out, hooray! 'Cause I knew I'd see you and we could twist together. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When I woke up today, I shouted out, hooray! 'Cause I knew I'd see you and we could wave together. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. When I woke up today, I shouted out, hooray! 'Cause I knew I'd see you and we could laugh. When I woke up today, I shouted out, hooray! 'Cause I knew I'd see you, and there's no better thing to do than to sing a song and hear you sing it too.
Good morning, friends. We're doing things a little bit out of order today. And this next portion of the service is brought to you by the letter A. And I have brought my friend Rudy, 2 U's of course, to help me explain.
Hi, friends. Did you know that every Sunday our service has 3 parts that all begin with the letter A? An acknowledgement, an aspiration, and an affirmation.
Wow, that's interesting. And those are some big words, Rudy. Could you tell us more about what they mean? Let's start with acknowledgement. I assume that you were talking about our land acknowledgement, but what is that and what does it mean?
That's a great question. When you acknowledge something, that just means that you're saying that something is true and you understand that it's true. When we do our land acknowledgement, we're saying that we understand that the land we're on used to belong to someone else and that it was taken away from them unfairly.
Gee, if something was taken away from someone unfairly, shouldn't we just give it back?
Usually, yes. But this situation is more complicated because it happened hundreds of years ago and a lot has happened since then. But the land acknowledgement is our way of saying that even though we may not know exactly what to do about it right now, we think it's important to acknowledge it, to say that we know that it happened. It's also a weekly reminder that we need to think and talk more about it and try to figure out ways that we can do something about it that would help make things better.
Well, thanks for helping me understand that better. Could you tell us a little about the next word that starts with an A? What's an aspiration?
An aspiration is kind of like a wish or a hope. When we say our aspiration, we're saying out loud what kind of community we hope to be, even if we aren't always perfect at being that way.
That's interesting. So when we say things like we want love to be the spirit of this church, and we want to help one another in fellowship, that's kind of a reminder to ourselves to be more loving and helpful.
Yep, I think you got it.
Cool. I also think it's interesting that both our land acknowledgement and our aspiration are things that remind us that we should continue to work toward being better, even if we're not perfect and don't have all the answers. Could you tell us about that last part that begins with the letter A? What's an affirmation?
Well, just like our aspiration tells us who we hope to become, our affirmation reminds us of who we hope we already are. When you affirm something, it's like a reminder to yourself of something that you think is already true.
I get it. So when we say our affirmation, it's a reminder that we believe that we're people with open minds and loving hearts and welcoming hands.
Exactly. And even though we say it like it's already true, it's also a reminder because, like I said, we're not perfect and sometimes we forget.
Nice. So not only do all three things start with the letter A, they're also three important reminders of what we believe and what kind of people we want to be.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for helping us understand those things better. I'm going to let you sit down now, and then we can all do those things together. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Con espíritu de reverencia, reconocemos que nos juntamos esta mañana en la tierra de los Kumeyaay, quienes continúan viviendo en todo su territorio. Al emprender este viaje juntos, mantengamos en nuestros corazones y mentes el pueblo Kumeyaay. In a spirit of reverence, we acknowledge that we gather this morning on the land of the Kumeyaay, who continue to live throughout their territories. May the light of this candle shine for our commitment to the Kumeyaay people and to justice and equity for Indigenous people everywhere. I want to invite you to now join me in our aspiration. The words are on the screen. May love be the spirit of this church. May the quest for truth be its sacrament and service be its prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, and to help one another in fellowship. This is our aspiration. Que el amor sea la doctrina de esta iglesia, la búsqueda de la verdad su sacramento y el servicio su oración. Vivir juntos en paz, buscar la verdad con libertad y ayudarnos mutuamente en comunidad. A eso aspiramos.
And now, please rise in body or spirit as we say our affirmation. And after our affirmation, we will remain standing for our church hymn. We'll say it first in English and then in Spanish. We are Unitarian Universalists, a people of open minds, loving hearts, and welcoming hands. Somos unitarios universalistas. Personas de mentes abiertas, corazones amorosos y manos que dan la bienvenida.
From all who dwell below the skies, let faith and hope with love
Arise, let beauty, truth, and good be sung through every land by every tongue. De todos bajo el gran sol surja esperanza, fe, amor, verdad y belleza cantando de cada tierra, cada voz. Please be seated. Feels weird not to say the aspiration after that, doesn't it? So throughout our service today, we're going to be thinking about different things that are all part of what it means to be a community that depends on each other. Sometimes that means we work for justice together, and maybe we cry together, or we eat together, or we drink a lot of coffee together. But I think one of the important things that goes into being a healthy community is that we may not talk about so much is that we laugh together. So for our time for all ages today, I thought we could take some time to tell a few jokes and laugh together. So I would like to invite any of the children or youth to come down and join me down here. And for Zane, I'm going to switch to my lavalier mic at this point. And I'm going to come down here and join you, but I'm going to use the stairs because I don't trust these steps. I think they're up to something. Seriously though, friends, I might need to use the ramp because I'm a little old. Just yesterday, I could only remember 25 letters of the alphabet, and I don't know why. Oh, get ready to groan a lot, friends. So, friends, we're telling jokes. At first, I thought that I might just read a story like I normally do, and I had what I thought was the perfect book about anti-gravity. I just couldn't put it down. But then I thought it might be too heavy for a time for all ages. I considered one more book. It was about really amazing basements. It was a bestseller. All right, enough out of me though. So I wonder, do you all have some jokes that you might like to tell to the congregation? And if you do, Miss Kate has a handheld microphone, and we want to make sure the audience can hear, or the congregation can hear you. Who has a joke they might want to tell? Oh, okay, go ahead.
You don't want to be jealous because if you be jealous, you'll be stuck in jello.
Oh, is that on? It is. Can we turn that handheld up a little bit? Let's try that one more time.
Okay, can you tell them?
One more time, Kiera.
You don't want to be jealous because you'll be stuck in jello.
Oh, I know Emery has one. Do you have your joke?
Why did the snake cross the road?
Why?
To get to the other side.
Oh, do you have one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Why did a goat eat hay?
Why?
Because a goat was hungry.
Oh, because the goat was hungry. Well, let's let Elijah try. Nice and loud.
What do you call a person with no body and no nose?
What?
Nobody knows.
Oh, nobody knows. All right, I think Colette has one.
What did the left eye will say to the right eye? What? Between you and me, something smells.
Oh, Colette had one.
What does a beaver say in a library? What? Be very quiet.
Oh, be very quiet. All right, one more over here, and then I think Miss Kate has one to wrap up with.
Hey, why did a chicken cross the road?
Why?
Because he wanted to get a bite of hay.
Oh, all right, Miss Kate, do you have yours to wrap up with? The one about the light bulbs? Go ahead. All right, one more, and then we need to wrap up.
What did the blueberry say to the strawberry?
What?
Something is juicy between you and me.
All right, Miss Kate, did you have one or no? Okay. So, friends, I'll wrap up with one last one. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
I don't know. 8.
10 tickles.
So friends, thank you so much for joining me and helping us laugh. I think it's really important that we laugh sometimes together. And I'm going to invite you to go back to your seats as we continue with our service. Where did I get this from?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
A few announcements before we continue. First of all, lay ministers are available after every service, every Sunday, to provide a listening presence. If you need someone to talk to, you can find our lay minister. Is that Marianne? Yes. Hi, Marianne. Marianne's out there. Our lay ministers wear colorful scarves so they can be easily identified. A couple more. This Thursday, April 25th, we're having our community Seder. You're very welcome to come. If you'd like to come, please email me and let me know that you're coming so we can know how much food to prepare. I'm Marshall at firstuusandiego.org. Just let me know that you're coming, please. That's Thursday, 6 o'clock. It's a vegetarian, kosher for Passover potluck. That's not as hard as it sounds, I promise. And so we hope that you'll come on Thursday. I just put the Haggadah together and it's looking great. And then our last announcement is that this Friday, April 26th, Emma's Revolution will be giving a concert right here on this stage. We'd love for you to come to that. You can register for free tickets at frontstreetproductions.org and also on our church website, firstuusandiego.org. You won't want to miss it. So lay minister out the back, Seder Thursday, concert Friday, and that's it. Good morning.
One way that we live our values is by sharing our offering each week with an organization working for justice. Throughout the month of April, our offering is being received in support of the organization I Am Green. I Am Green's mission is to reconnect people back to the planet and to each other. They're helping to reimagine affordable, mixed-use, zero-carbon housing developments in southeastern San Diego, specifically the neighborhood of Mount Hope. Beyond creating housing opportunities for our unhoused community members, these developments are fostering equity and resilience. They've already involved over 500 community members in this process of discovering and reimagining. You may donate this morning in person by using the credit card jars, which are over here to the right, or you can also put a check or cash in our donation boxes over here to the left. If you need some help, please raise your hand. You may also always donate on our church's website, firstuusandiego.org. Thank you so much for your generosity. The offering will now be gratefully received. and many members of this community. We are so grateful to have her children, James, her daughter, Martha, and Martha's husband, Russ, with us this morning to honor her life. So we light this candle in honor of Betty's memory. And to mark the weightiness of her loss, we will extinguish the flame of our chalice, the symbol of our gathered community, because our company has been diminished by her loss. Yet the light of this community continues to shine, and Betty's spirit lives on in the many among us who love her and will remember her. So now we will relight our chalice from her candle. This community of memory and hope shines on, and Betty lives among us in our heart's long memory. In mystery we are born, in mystery we live, and in mystery we die. Blessed be.
So I feel really privileged to now tell you a story. And I think about that I am telling this in Betty's honor, who loved a good story. So I want to invite up any of our children, our youth, our young at heart, anyone who might want to see the pictures a little bit better. They're not going to be on the screen today. They're going to be in our puppet display diorama. So come on forward. I'm also going to need your help this morning because there's an interactive part of our story, and I'm going to need all of our young people if you're willing to come forward. So our story this morning is called Wanda's Roses. It was written by Pat Brisson, and it is illustrated by Marianne Kokla Leffler. One morning on the way to school, Wanda noticed a bush growing in an empty corner lot. It was bare and it was thorny, and Wanda, who loved beautiful things, felt her heart beat just a little bit faster. A rose bush, she explained, my very own rose bush. Now, this rose bush did not belong to Wanda, but since nobody seemed to own the lot that had heaps of junk in it and was piled everywhere, she decided that she would take care of this bush as if it was her very own. Now, all during school, she thought about her rose bush. During art, she drew pictures of what it would be like when it bloomed. During library, she borrowed books on arranging flowers. And during science, she asked so many questions about how to take care of roses that her teacher asked her to stop answering questions and start thinking about electricity, which is what the lesson was about. Now, after school, she rushed over to the rose bush. But it was still bare and thorny. She wondered, maybe it needs more sun. And so she began dragging all the nearby garbage to the curb. Mrs. Turner stopped to help her.
Cleaning up the neighborhood, Wanda? Oh yeah, but I'm not just cleaning. I'm helping this rose bush get more sun so that it will bloom. Your rose bush, said Miss Turner. Where is it? Wanda pointed proudly to her bush. Oh, Wanda, I'm not sure that is a rose bush. Oh, it sure is, declared Wanda. You just wait. In a few weeks, this whole lot will be full of roses. Good luck, said Mrs. Turner, as she walked away, shaking her head. Now, the next day after school, Wanda hurried again to the empty lot to see her rosebush. Now it was still bare and it was still thorny. And so she thought again and she said, maybe it needs more air. And so she began to take more trash to the curb. Mr. Claudel was on his way home and he stopped to help her. Cleaning up the neighborhood, Wanda? I'm not just cleaning, I'm getting rid of this trash so that my rosebush will get more air. A rosebush, he said? Here? So Wanda showed it to him. I don't know much about gardening, but I'm pretty sure that's not a rosebush. It sure is, said Wanda. In a few weeks, this whole lot will be filled with the sweetest smelling roses you have ever seen. Mr. Claudel shook his head. Every day after school, Wanda worked in the empty lot. Mrs. Giamoni, who lived in the upstairs apartment, gave Wanda trash bags. You have done such a great job cleaning up this lot. I'm not just cleaning, she said. I'm getting rid of all this trash so that my rosebush will get enough sun and enough fresh air, and it will bloom. Where is your rosebush? Wanda showed her. Mrs. Giamoni, who was very kind, put her hand on Wanda's shoulder and she spoke softly and she said, Wanda, this is not a rosebush. Oh, but it is, she said. I just don't want you to be disappointed when this bush does not bloom. Wanda said, don't you worry, Mrs. Giamoni, I will not be disappointed. Now, the next week, when the bush was still not blooming, Wanda went to the school librarian. I need some books on getting roses to bloom. I know that it has enough sun and enough fresh air. Does it have enough water? Asked Miss Jones. Water, of course. And so Wanda rushed after school to her bare, thorny bush, and she looked at the dry ground, and she knew that this was it. She went over to the butcher, and she said, Mr. Sanchez, would you give me some water for my rosebush? Is that what you're taking care of over there? Are you sure it's a rosebush? Oh, I'm sure, but it can't bloom without water. You see, in just a few weeks, this whole garden will be full of roses. As Wanda carried the water to her rosebush, Mr. Sanchez muttered, in a few weeks, this thorn bush will be a thorn bush. Now, every day, Wanda ran to the rosebush after school, and every day it was still bare and thorny. She watered it, she sang to it, she checked every single one of its branches, looking for signs of life, looking for roses. Now, Mr. Claudel also stopped on his way home to check, and Mrs. Turner stopped on her way to the butcher's shop to check, and Mrs. Giamoni called down from the window, any roses yet? When Wanda went to the library, Mrs. Jones asked about her rosebush, and when she went to get water for Mr. Sanchez, he asked too. To each person, Wanda would answer the same thing. Just you wait. Pretty soon, this whole lot will be filled with roses. Now, one day in June, Wanda had an idea. If my rosebush is not going to give me any roses, maybe I should give some roses to it. She sent each of the neighbors an invitation. Please come for tea and muffins in Wanda's rose garden, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. And each of the community members fretted, what if there are no roses? But the night before the tea party was very, very busy. And the next morning at 9 a.m., everyone was surprised to see that Wanda's rose bush was covered in roses, paper roses that Wanda had made herself and carefully tied to each thorny branch. So this is where I need your help, friends. I would love if you could help me help this thorny bush bloom. You think you can help me? Wonderful.
I'm not very good at tying. I didn't even know how to tie them. I am really good at tying knots. I don't even know how to tie, but I'm gonna try to. I'm taking all of them. There's plenty to go ahead. I'm evil. I'm taking all of them. I'm like the rinse. I'm like the rinse. I'm the rinse. It's not really an ending to rain, but. What's one that? Mine is so good.
All right, everyone, we have a little bit more left of our story. You can keep adding some roses if you want. You can share some roses with your friends. So Wanda made her rose bush bloom just like we made our thorny bush bloom together. But there was something even more surprising. What do you think happened next? All right, It grew real flowers. Well, it kind of did. What happened is that everyone who came to the party had brought a rose bush with them to plant near Wanda's, and Mrs. Jones brought delicious blueberry muffins. After they ate their muffins and they drank their tea, they all got busy planting. Some dug the holes, and others held the bushes in place while they filled in the soil, while others went over to Mr. Sanchez's and got the water. And guess what? Later that summer, the whole lot was filled with the biggest, most beautiful, sweetest smelling roses that anyone had ever seen, just as Wanda had said it would be. The end. Thank you so much for helping our story come alive. I'm going to invite you back to your seats.
As long as I put these roses in my ears, I have rose ears.
Rose ears, I love it.
We bring and receive and share in so many gifts in this community. The gifts of passion, gifts of learning and teaching, gifts of insight and questions, gifts of time and money. Each gift is a little different, and each gift is as unique as the individual who brings it and embodies it. And today especially, we get to share also in the gift of flowers, overflowing with beauty, color, fragrance, shape, texture. Each is precious, from the smallest bit of freesia to the glorious lily. We bring flowers today because each year we engage in a ritual celebrated by Unitarian Universalist congregations all over the continent in spring or early summer. We celebrate Flower Communion.
This ritual was created by a Unitarian minister named Norbert Czapek, a symbol of their own special beauty and gifts to the congregation. Later in the service, each flower was exchanged with the flower of another person. Each person's special beauty shared with another person's special beauty. So I want to invite us to bring forward our flowers this morning. Beautiful. And we're going to have 3 different places that you can come to receive a flower. If you are in the upper levels, we'll have a basket of flowers in the center where Laura and Jojo are, and you can come there. We'll also have a basket of flowers here, and we ask people to come down this aisle and go up the outer aisle. And we'll have a basket of flowers right down here. Fabulous. And we ask that you come down this aisle and go back up the outer aisle. Thank you. I just got a correction. Fabulous. Thank you so much. We'll have folks come down this aisle and go up this way. We want to make sure that we aren't walking in front of our interpretation. Thank you for the beautiful reminder. So I want to invite you to come forward. Don't worry if you weren't able to bring a flower. There are plenty to give. If you have a neighbor who isn't able to come forward, please take a flower for them and bring it back to their seat. Come, receive a gift of beauty.
Fragrance, magical rhythm, sweet changing music will change us with them. Life within life, inner light, gently glowing. Surely you seem to be God's
and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warn them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. It's my pleasure to invite John Hawkins up to share a song that he wrote for his granddaughter, who I think is here today.
Yes. Thank you.
May the dawn kiss your face each morning when you wake. May happiness greet you with each breath that you take. May you rise up singing like the birds in the trees. May the flowers' perfume flow to you on the breeze. As the minutes pass all through the day, let love bloom and set you on your way. As the hours unfold and the sun goes down, may blessings blossom all around. May you laugh in the sunlight and dance in the rain. May you bear your fair share of sorrow and pain. May the evening shadows wrap you in delight. May the fireflies flicker in the warm summer night. As the minutes pass all through the day, let love bloom and set you on your way. As the hours unfold and the sun goes down, may blessings blossom all around. May the dark embrace you when it comes at last. May the stars shine upon you when the day is past. May joy lay its hands upon your head. May your dreams hold you close when you nestle in your bed. As the minutes pass all through the day, let love bloom and set you on your way. As the hours unfold and the sun goes down, may blessings blossom all around. As the minutes pass all through the day, let love bloom and set you on your way. As the hours unfold and the sun goes down, may blessings blossom all around. May blessings blossom all around.
Hello, friends.
Hi, Tony.
Friends.
Hi, Tony.
Hi. I'm going to invite, if the kids would like to come back up and sit on the floor to be a little closer, you can do that. All right, friends, if you're coming up, you can sit right there. And you're going to be facing this way. Saying I'm on my lavalier, right there. Perfect. Lovely. So I'm going to be talking to everybody, friends, but if you would like to sit there closer, you can. And I would like to talk to you about the magic of community. So we're in kind of a special community. Sometimes we come here lighting this chalice every week as a symbol of our community. And it's our hope as individuals that we can each come and take a little bit of light
for ourselves from that chalice. But then the week happens and things go by, and there might be things that make us feel like our light is dimming or even disappearing altogether. But if we come back the next week, we can find it and get our light back again. Yeah? We're also a very special kind of community. We are a covenantal community. So imagine this rope is like our covenant. Our covenant is the way we agree that we want to be together. But sometimes our covenant gets broken. Miss Kate, can you hold those for me? Sometimes our covenant gets broken by things that we do or say. We might not even mean to do or say them. We break our covenant. The good thing about our community, though, is if we act in love and do the work to restore, we can make our covenant whole again. That takes work, though. It takes work and all kinds of talent that, I know, isn't it? Wow. So I wonder, what's he going to do now? Can you hold those for me? You know, we come to this place every Sunday, as I said, with our own gifts and talents. And, you know, I'm in here during the week. It's just a big, empty room during the week. And then you all wonderful people show up, and you bring all your gifts and talents. What are some of the things that you might bring? What are some of the gifts you might bring with you? Art. You might bring some art. What else might you bring? Rubber bands. You might bring rubber bands to church. What might you bring? Stuffed animals or? Oh, crayons and markers. Absolutely. What else? What might you bring? Flowers. You might bring flowers. What might you bring? Music. Love. What else? Smiles. All kinds of gifts. And then we come together and we become this community of care. Oh, I'm not going to give it away because then it's going to close on. A community of care together. Here's the thing, though, friends. That stuff can seem magical, right? But we know it's not magic. Like the tricks I just did for you, it takes practice and work and commitment and sometimes a little bit of nervousness and fear that it's not going to go right. Yeah? But if we're committed to do that and if we live with our covenant, we can become the kind of community that we hope to be in our aspiration and our affirmation. So I hope you'll continue on that journey with me. And I hope that you enjoyed today's service. We're going to sing one last song. Oh, did you give that to me? Well, thank you. Can you hold it for me, though, till we're done? Thank you so much. Wow. I'm going to teach you one last closing song, friends. I can take those scissors. This is a song that my grandmother, who was the director of the recreation center in my neighborhood when I grew up, she wrote it, and she would sing this every time we finished something. Sorry, I'm going to get emotional. And so I continue to sing this as I teach preschool music throughout the week in little preschools. This is the way I end every class. It's like, goodbye. So it goes like this. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true. When you come next time, bring a smile with you. Sing that with me a few times, and then we're going to sing it in a round. You can even stand up and join me if you'd like. It goes like this. The words are on the screen. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true. When you come next time, bring a smile with you. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true. When you come next time, bring a smile with you. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true.
Goodbye,
When you come next time, bring a smile with you. Goodbye, goodbye, be always kind and true. When you come next time, bring a smile with you.
When you come next time, bring a smile with you.
Thank you. Friends, I'm going to invite you to go back to your seats because we might need this space for some grown-ups in a minute. And I'll invite Reverend Kristen up for the last parts of our service.
May we go forth having been blessed by the gifts of this community, by the joy of laughter, the comfort of love, the magic of connection, and the beauty of sharing. Blessed be, friends, and go in peace.
Avengers, assemble!